Happy Ember Day. December 18th, 2021. 34 years ago. 34 years ago. Not only is it Ember Day, it's full, it's an eclipse. Full eclipse. Full cold, it's called. This is time of year, it's a fun story that they in the Army, December 18th through the holidays, they encouraged people to take leave. They only had half days throughout that time. You'd work 4 hours or something, but they wanted people to take leave, go home to their families, go home to their families. You know, this is the time of the year where you're supposed to feel aggression and the burning inside and get things worked out, and at least they know where you're at. If there's a police report filed, your name will be in it in that town. And I got up, and I went, and I made it to Raleigh. I had my uniform on, my Class A's, because we were supposed to fly in uniform at the time, so terrorists didn't know who were afraid of them, you know. Wow. And they did. I came down in the morning, I slept in, came down in my Class A's with my, my suit, Army suit, dress greens, whatever they call them. And there were people running everywhere. The place was on alert, and there were so many times this place was on alert for training exercises to make sure everybody had their shit together, that it just becomes the boy who cried wolf. And I came downstairs, I'm looking around, people are running everywhere on alert. And I said, what the hell's going on? They said, we're on alert. We're going to war. What are you doing in that? I said, I'm going on leave. And I got the fuck out of there because I wasn't going to be locked down for nothing for the next 2 weeks. I was going on vacation. That's what happens when you can't trust the people who tell you things that are lies day in and day out, and then suddenly they tell you the truth. So I'm 8 o'clock in the morning again. The phone's ringing. My mom's saying, Uncle Carl's on the phone. My Uncle Carl was in the Army. He was a MP, military police. He was a corrections officer at Fort Leavenworth. But he's on the phone. I'm like, what? Why are you waking me up? And he's like, well, why aren't you in Panama? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Panama! They said, haven't you watched the news? And I turn the TV and I see all these 82nd Airborne patches walking around in the mud. I see, yeah, fuck you. I got out on leave just before they got me. They could have called me back, but evidently I wasn't that important. So I finished my leave. It's December 18th. It's another holiday. You see, there are all these people that get out of the military wishing they'd gone to war. I didn't join the military wishing to go to war. I just didn't have anything else to do. You have to realize there are a bunch of people like that in there. You want to consider us heroes? We don't give a fuck. We just didn't have anything better to do. It doesn't always mean it's the worst thing in the world you could be doing. Maybe it means it's the best thing you could be doing when you see you didn't have anything better to do. But really, in this case, it didn't make a difference whatsoever. And so you think you're going to pull the military in to support you in your coup? Most of us don't give a fuck. December 18th. Last day of Ember Day. Full moon. Cold. And my dad's getting another toe cut off tomorrow. Wow. Really not much more to say about that than that. I've got all kinds of things to talk about, but here we are on Ember Day. And if I can't remember it, just let the memories burn.